guys, I hope you're all doing well. So I'm coming to you with a really fun tag. It's called the Makeup Collection tag. Excuse me. And it was started by a YouTuber named Georgia Harris. I am going to link her channel in the video down below. So she started this tag talking about your makeup collection. And one of my subscribers was like, have you seen this makeup tag? Have you seen it? And I was like, no, looked it up and everything. And it was like, perfect. I need to do this because you guys know how much I love my makeup collection and organization and everything like that. Shout out to you, though, Georgia Harris, because she also linked makeup organization. It's a subreddit on Reddit that I created because I love makeup organization so much. And she linked that, like, not knowing it was me, obviously. And I was like, okay, she really into the organization game. Like, really, yeah. So I am doing this tag. I'm pumped. Also, because the next video following this, so once you see this video in a few days, my makeup collection and storage video should be up. Going ahead and get that out of the way. I always wait till after IMAX to do it. My makeup collection and storage should be up. And then we'll get back to hopefully regularly scheduled programming. But I'm really excited. I'm not going to get into, I'm going to answer all the makeup collection questions. Instead of telling my story, some of these questions are the stories. So let's go ahead and get into it. I've been collecting makeup for about 7 years. I started collecting makeup when I started my YouTube channel. I always tell this story. I started my YouTube channel not knowing what kind of channel it was going to be. Found out that there was this whole world of beauty on YouTube. And like when I started YouTube, I didn't know what foundation was. I didn't know how to use concealer. Like, I learned about it in cosmetology school, but again, we didn't focus as much on it. I was like learning about things as I went, and I started collecting makeup, building a collection. I have a playlist. I'm going to link my makeup collection and storage playlist so you can see my very first makeup collection video 7 years ago and how it grew to what it is now. So yeah, 7 years. I freelance now. That's a good question. I guess it's definitely not minimal. I don't know. Wow. It's not historical. I guess I have to go with I never pronounce this right. Utilitarian in terms of usefulness. I don't like that term because, I like that term, but let me calm down. It is excessive. My collection is excessive, so I can't sit here and say I just have the most useful collection. It's useful for what I do on YouTube, but in real life it is excessive. But I guess we'll go with that because I do use everything. I buy products that I'm interested in that I know I'm going to use. So we'll go with that. We'll go with that. I used to be a completionist. I used to be very heavily. And so if you don't know what that is, you have to complete the collection. You have to have all of something. I used to be like that. And now I can't say I am. The only thing that I complete collections of is a lip formula. If I like, I'll still try to, but it's also not as serious anymore. Unless it's a really, really loving a lip product and I want to do like a lip swatch video for you. They also need to be drugstore. That kind of thing. But like, I don't need all of a brand's whatever. I don't need all. If I like something, I'll get it, but I don't need them all. There's still shades that I don't have. For example, like, I still haven't gotten the Lorac Pro 4, and that's one of my favorite formulas. That palette, I'm waiting for it to go on sale. It's just not, it's not worth full price to me. Well, I guess it will make me a completionist because I wanted to complete. I might not ever get it. Or like, I don't own all the Morphe palettes. I don't own all the, and at one point in time, that probably was a goal in the back of my mind. It definitely was. But now it's more of what I like. I like a lot of things, but I don't have to like or have all the things. Some things I happen to have all the things because I like them all. Or again, I like vaults and lip products and things like that. But just in general, I don't need them all. I don't need them all. I used to be like, I need them all. But I've gotten a lot better at that. I will link the whole playlist down below. All right. I have an organization series on how I store things and why I store them the way I do. And you'll see my makeup collection video soon. My favorite thing about my collection is that it surrounds me. That's crazy, but I love that it's a part of the organization that I am able to see everything that I have. It's within arm's reach. I enjoy coming into my makeup room and sitting down in my vanity and rummaging through like I'm shopping. Just like it surrounds me and it's here and it's well organized. Not so much a favorite product, just the whole idea of this is my favorite part. My least favorite thing, I don't know. My least favorite thing, I guess, would be that I'm never satisfied with it. I'm never satisfied with the storage and the setup. And this goes to my beauty room as well. And I don't think I ever will be. Every few months, you guys know, I rearrange the whole room and I don't know. I look at people's collections. I look at people's vanities and beauty rooms and they just seem perfect for them. They even sometimes seem perfect for me. But then I start to think of things I will want to change. I guess that's my least favorite part, is that I'm never 100% satisfied with the storage, organization, and setup of my collection. Ever. I think it's as best as I can ever get it in this apartment, but I know that when I move to a bigger place, a new place, this whole process is going to start over again. So that's probably my least favorite part. The biggest category of my collection is it for individual items, it would be lip products. If I was counting eyeshadows, like individual eyeshadows in the palettes, it would definitely be that. I have like between 300 and 400 eyeshadow palettes. I don't know the number off the top of my head. It's in my inventory. But individual lip products is like 800 or so. So definitely lip products. What is the smallest category of your collection? Bronzers. I own 2. And one of them could probably be a highlighter. I have on bronzer today. I'm trying to work it in. I'm trying to not step out of my comfort zone, but do something I don't normally do. And that's bronze my own skin. So yeah, I own 2 bronzers. I just bought one at the NYX store recently. I own 2 bronzers. I guess the closest thing to a holy grail would be like my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer, my Urban Decay Primer Potion, because I use those are my favorites. But I know if they stop making them, while I'd be sad, I could find a good replacement. So I don't know. I'm a well-rounded collection user. I like to think so. Do you? Yeah, all of the above. Right, I think it's complete in terms of like I have all the makeup I could ever need for my whole life. But because I am a makeup enthusiast, yeah, I'd love a bigger collection. Not just to have a bigger collection, but to try new things. Do I ever wish it was smaller when I have to look for something, or like when I have to, but then again, I don't necessarily wish it was smaller. I just wish, you know, I had the perfect organization system. Or I'm sure I wish it was smaller when I have to pack it up and move it. But like, those are just everyday thoughts. That doesn't mean you don't love it all. You regret it starting this collection. I mean, you know, I could always throw all of it out if I really, really wish it. But I guess you have those daily grievances. Like, people love their kids, but some days they just wish, like, look, I need you to sit down and not be around me. It doesn't mean you don't love them. It just means you don't want to be around me right now. So, yeah. I declutter, full-on declutter, about twice a year. I don't do declutter videos because when I declutter, I invite my mom, I invite friends over, and I give it away right then and there. All of my makeup is used. I don't have things that I don't use, like even if it's used once or swatch. I don't receive PR. So it's not like I have a bunch of brand new, wasteful, you know. So I'll give it away to family and friends. I find people to give it away to, and if it's old or like trash, you know, it gets thrown out. I do a big one twice a year. But if I'm just going through my collection one day and I find something and I'm like, oh, this is old, I throw it out right then and there. Take it out of the inventory, throw it out. I threw out a mascara this morning. So like, yeah, just through daily and through every day, just like playing around and rummaging through my collection and doing things, you come across things that it's time to go, and I just check them. But like big declutter where the purpose, okay, today I'm gonna declutter, or this weekend we're gonna go through the makeup collection, probably about twice a year. Around this time, right before like IMATs and serious makeup shopping, and around the fall, like right before the holidays, when the Black Friday, when I know I'm going to be getting a whole bunch of new stuff anyway, out with the old and with the new. It's kind of what I do. And yeah, I invite my family and friends over. We drink wine and we have fun. I mean, I think, you know, envy is a normal, healthy emotion. I get envious of people seeming to have the perfect organization system, and I'm never satisfied with mine. Number one. Number two, I do get envious of PR a lot of times. Not so much that like, I wish smaller YouTubers got more PR, because I don't know if I necessarily want all the fame and pressure that comes with being a big YouTuber. But not having to pay for makeup I'm going to review, so it's just, you know, I'm not in it for that. Clearly, I've been doing this for 7 years. I'm not in it for that, but I would appreciate it. And it's an envious in a way of like, makes me want to work harder to get recognized in different things like that. But sometimes you're just tired of spending your own coin. Like, I want the makeup, but I'm tired of paying for it myself. And I know that sounds bad, but I'm keeping it real. I am keeping it real. I'm going to do this, and I work hard for all of my coins, and, you know, I spend them however I need to, however I want to. But you do get a little bit envious sometimes. I love watching PR unboxings because I love watching the packages. I love it. I love watching them. I don't hate watch them, but just sometimes I'm like, damn, I need to get my shit together and blow up. Sometimes I feel like that. And then other times I'm like, do I want everything else with it? Can I just get the PR and do my own videos and reviews and everything? You know, it's one of those situations, but that comes here and there. Especially when, like, you know, that just comes here and there. But I do get more envious of people's organization and just seeming to have it down. Also, with, like, it comes with, like, people who own their homes. I don't envy people who own their homes. Homes are expensive. But, like, they're able to do more structurally to, like, really customize and build this and this and that. I can't wait till I get there, because you guys know I'm a crafty. Give me some power tools. It is on. I don't know what's the best video. So when I see that, like, in terms of like the way they present their makeup collection, I like my makeup collection videos to be like almost like vlog style. Hold the camera and show it as best as you can. It doesn't have to be super fancy editing and things like that. But then like collections, I obviously, you guys know, Emily Noel 83 is my girl. She has a makeup room. And I took inspiration from her in terms of wanting your makeup to surround you and wanting to film your videos in the same space that you get ready in and not a separate table. So like her makeup philosophy on not how she stores it or like her rhyme or reason, but like having it surround you, I really hold dear to that. Desi Perkins has a really good makeup collection wall with those shoe boxes from the Container Store. Oh, that looks good. Not saying I would do it, but it's really aesthetically pleasing to me. Who else? What is it? Terra Babies with the toolboxes. I remember that video. That was cool. Yeah. I don't mind the white Alex drawers. I know people hate on them, but from a video standpoint, the white ones reflect light well. White looks bright. It reflects light well. Yeah, I don't like white like the next person. It gets dirty, but it works. And then the tall drawers from IKEA only come in white. And to be honest, the IKEA Alex drawers, they store makeup well. They work. Stop hating on them. They're not the prettiest things. I don't think they're ugly. They're really sleek. I mean, but they're not like the dream idea, but they work. Functionality is very important, you know, with a large collection. Which leads us into the final question. So there's quite a bit of advice. Why? First off, you need to sit down and why you want to collect makeup. Do you have a YouTube channel and you just want to collect all the makeup to blow? Like, you got to think about it. You think about why you're collecting it. Think about how much you're willing to invest into it. Do you just love makeup? Are you a makeup enthusiast? Do you love to review makeup? I'm not talking about makeup artists, obviously, but like, do you want to review makeup? Do you just love trying new things? Think about why you're collecting it and figure out how much time and money you want to invest in it. So makeup is very expensive. You know me, I love to catch a deal. You have to keep your eyes peeled for things. That's like a main point. Never pay full price if you don't have to. Also, organization. I'm going to say that number one. It does not matter if you have a million lipsticks, if they're sitting in a bin and you got to rummage through and you don't know what you have, and it's organized. Have some sort of system. Doesn't have to be my system, doesn't have to be Georgia's system, doesn't have to be anybody else's system but your system. Have a system, and not, oh, throwing them in a bin is my system. Have some sort of organized system, because it'll make your world a lot easier. You know, some sort of way to keep track of what you have so you're not buying the same thing over and over again. Have some sort of database, if you will, or if it's not that much, just some sort of storage and organization system. Also, check it frequently. Like, even if you wear makeup every day, even if you wear the same products every day and everything else is just for special occasions, check your makeup frequently. It can grow mold. It's rare if you store it properly, but still, it can get old. It can dry out. Check things. Throw things out. But also, you don't have to throw things out when the expiration date says. No. Your senses are the best indicators of when something's old. What else was I going to say? Declutter. I forgot what I had another point there. But I don't know. And be confident in your collection. What I mean is, like, don't be ashamed of it. Don't make excuses for it. But don't brag on it either. There's always someone with more than you. There's someone with less than you that is looking up to you. So never, be pretentious about it. But be proud of your collection. Don't make excuses for it or apologies for it. It's something you love. Be careful. Don't go into debt for it, because it's not worth it. You don't need any of it, and you're already beautiful. But if you got all that in order, and this is a hobby, and you got the time and the money to spend on hobbies like everyone else spends on every other hobby, whatever, you slay. Slay all day. Do it. But yeah, collect, have a place for it, keep it organized, declutter, don't go into debt, that kind of thing. Know that at the end of the day, it is just makeup, but also at the end of the day, it can be your expression, your self-expression, your art, your craft, your hobby, your career. It can be just makeup, but it can also be more than that, and that's okay. And never make an excuse for it or an apology for it. So that's my advice. So thanks you guys for checking out this collection tag. I tag all of you that make beauty videos. Booty videos. Did I say booty? That make beauty videos. Leave it down in the comments. I'll leave it down in the comments. I tag you all. Let's do this. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the full makeup collection. 'Cause it's happening. I don't look forward to filming it because y'all know that's a movie. That is a movie. But it's going to be fun. I love you all, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.